Hey groupies, welcome back to Form of Therapy. This is the Culture Study. I'm the channel's video producer and your host. You can call me PD. And today we are checking out TXT's latest comeback. Okay, this is a bit of a mouthful. The title is 5시 53분에 하늘에서 발견한 너와 나. Ooh, that translates to roughly if we're going literal, it's 5:53 in the sky discovered you and me. So if we were to kind of, add American grammar into that, we discovered each other, or we discovered you and me, or the discovery of you and I, in the sky at 5:53. Or let's just call it Blue Hour, as it's called, which is much more simpler. TXT likes to play around with their Korean titles and then give it just like a simple American title. Really, really appreciate that. Now, before we get into this music video, hey, if you like what we do, if you want to support us a little bit, hit up our Patreon. On our Patreon, we have bonus content. We got live stage variety show. We got a lot of variety content on our Patreon. We have drama reactions, and you can request stuff over there. So if you want to check it out, head on over to our Patreon. We greatly appreciate your support. But if you don't want to support us monetarily, that's completely fine. Let's get into this music video. This is Blue Hour by TXT, and this is your form of therapy. I've got like the hiccups. Whoa, very abrupt start. Ooh, wow. Ooh, I love like if you've got a set of like good headphones, you could hear like the tickling of like the sort of like the static. Is that boy wearing a crop top? Excuse me? It's not even that crazy of a crop top. I mean, Kai's done worse. But that looks good. I like it. It's cute. Ooh. Ooh, look at that footwork. Ooh. Damn.
So tell me what to do. 태양을 멈추고 미소짓 멈추지. Whoa, 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 yeah. You're the one that I want. Everything that I want.
Whoa, what is going on with these outfits? Whoa. Wow, this field scene is gorgeous. What? What?
Cause imagination
Oh, it's gonna be some creepy dark ass ending. Yup. Fuck this. Okay, if that soft, beautiful guitar melody hadn't come in, I was about to run out of this room. PD don't do horror. Okay. All right, so that was Blue Hour by TXT. You know what? I'm really glad that this was the comeback that they chose to do. You know, I really, really love Runaway. I think Runaway is it is one of the best songs I have heard. And I really liked Can't You See Me as well. But, you know, at least with Runaway and Can't You See Me, it felt like there was a big gap between those comebacks. But this is a pretty short, I think this is a shorter gap. And I feel like, especially having such two dark, intense comebacks, one after the other, I would actually say that like having something lighthearted like this is actually a great refresher. And it feels like you're cleansing the palate, especially after they debut with something like Crown. And so I feel like if they had done another intense comeback, another intense, weird, dark comeback, it would have been good, but it would have been like, okay, but we already got this. And so I feel like now they can do something like that again, because they sort of, again, gave us a palate cleanser. It's about supply and demand. And so I'm glad that they are sort of revoking the supply a little bit on that kind of stuff. I like the song a lot. And I think a great way to describe TXT's style, and it's not just because of this song. I think even something intense like Runaway and Can't You See Me is applicable to this, and a lot of their B-sides too. I think a great word to describe TXT as a group is that their concept is whimsy. You know, it took a while. It took a while to figure out what is TXT's concept, what is their driving style, and I think they are a very whimsical group. They're a group, I feel like, embroiled in this weird moment between reality and fantasy. And they are this sort of like I don't know, there's sort of like this after image ghost type of thing where it's like, is it real? Is it not? It's a little bit ethereal. And so I think this translates more into the whimsical element. You know, I think Runaway is also a very whimsical song, but that's a little bit more exciting K-pop, fun pop track. This one was much more lighthearted. You know, even shooting in this field adds to that whimsical element. This field gives this feeling of this broad outdoor world. Like, it looks endless and beautiful, and look at all the sky. Like, they chose a great time to film that day. Look at all the skies in the background that provide like this sort of like, it almost feels like it's not real. Like, this world isn't real. Like, the clouds are sort of hiding like the bridge between a dimension or something. I really like that about TXT. Now, I do have a confession to make, and I'm really, really, really sorry that I have to admit this out loud. But this look, they had this look with the long ass pink mullet and the black cowboy hat and the black turtleneck. It works for me. I gotta admit, that's really hot. That's a hot look. I don't know who came up with that, but that's a hot look. Let me know in the comments, yay or nay to this look. Yay or nay? I would love to know. Are you team cowboy mullet yeehaw hairstyle or not? I am. I'm not usually, but he is rocking it. And also it's got that thing where like his hair looks like it's a little bit wet, you know? So it's like, you know, I love that long hair, a little bit wet kind of look. It's very hot. Also love this little MJ Michael Jackson inspired ending portion right here. Wow, that just came out of nowhere. But again, it works for them. It somehow works. This music video is kind of all over the place, and at the same time, it's not. You know, because TXT has grounded themselves not in reality but in fantasy, their music video and their songs have a sort of freedom to kind of go all over the place like that. So yeah, I really like this. I think this was really good. Is it as good as something like Runaway? For me personally, Runaway is a 10 out of 10 perfect song. But I'm also more into the traditional K-pop mainstream title track type of sound. This, I would give this like a solid 9 out of 10. This is very fun, very refreshing. You know, Can't You See Me was also like a solid 9 out of 10, but I would put this a little bit higher than Can't You See Me. Like I said, I actually really like the refreshing, kind of beautiful, whimsical boy group element of it. Not a lot of boy groups can pull off, you know, this type of style. You know, a lot of boy groups do cute stuff or intense stuff, but this isn't necessarily cute. This is, like I said, I think this whimsy is the perfect word to describe this. So I think they did a good job. Now, I would love to know, what did you think about Blue Hour? Were you expecting something that was more pop centric? Were you expecting something exciting, more of a dance track, or do you like something like this? Let me know in the comments down below, and would love to know what you guys think and what you expect from the next comeback. And guys, thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this, if you want to support our channel, please visit our Patreon for just a little bit more. You know, you can get live stage variety show reactions. We're going to do a listening party. You can get the listening party early on our Patreon. And so going over there, we would greatly appreciate your support. However, supporting us monetarily is completely optional. If you don't want to or you can't, we understand. Why don't you go ahead and just leave a comment and hit that like button. Smash that like button. When you interact with our videos like that, it actually helps us out with the YouTube search algorithm and tells YouTube, hey, we enjoyed this video, and then they suggest our video more. So we would greatly appreciate you do that. And hey, it's a free way to help us out. And also check out our other videos over here and go ahead and hit subscribe, hit that notification bell, be notified when we upload a new video, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.